in, you listen to Sons of Africa podcast. I am African Ant, one of the most handsomest mans. No, I'm just playing. I'm African Ant. And, that's Black Son, our neighborhood douchebag.
It's so right, man.
That's right, neighborhood douchebag, right?
Yeah, that's it, man. Neighborhood douchebag. Yep.
Yeah, neighborhood douchebag. I gotta come up with a name, man. Why don't y'all help me come up with a name in the comment section? Matter of fact, I want you to come up with some names for me, Black Son.
Nah, I'll do that. I'll do that, man.
Throw something at me now. I want to hear something.
Oh, we're gonna call you Pretty Ricky.
No, we ain't. No, no, that ain't gonna work.
Pretty Ricky, man. That's
Pretty Ricky not gonna work, man.
Pretty Ricky. That's what we're gonna call.
I don't like it.
Pretty Ricky Anthony. That's what we're gonna call him.
African Ant.
No, Pretty Ricky Anthony.
No, we ain't going for that.
I was already thinking about that today. I said, well, I don't know why we're gonna call you Pretty Ricky.
No, we ain't going for that one.
That's what I'm calling you, Pretty Ricky.
No, we're not. Anyway, we're gonna start off with a trip down memory lane. This time I ain't show him anything. Oh, and I do gotta confirm that after talking to a source, as far as the Currency Playground, he did have part in designing it.
Yeah,
I gotta confirm that. That was
so you got who was your source, Ma?
That's none of your business. I did my research.
Did you not? Okay.
Shout out to my source. She knows who she is.
I already told you anyway, bro. So I don't know why you.
I had to double check. I had to do my homework.
Go ahead, man.
So we're gonna do a trip down memory lane. This time, I didn't show it to you this time because I wanted to see your expression or hear it anyway live. So I'm gonna show you a couple things right here.
Just Thundercats.
Tell me something about that.
Give me
a memory about it about Thundercats.
Bro, I don't know, man. But we used to just play it all the time. We had that little Thundercat sword and everything.
Well, yeah, we used to watch it. Yeah, I was always lying though. The lead.
You was never lying though, bro.
I think you was my sidekick.
No, you was never lying though. I think you was Monkey Man all the time.
No, ain't no Monkey Man. You
was Slide, wasn't you? You know who Slide was, right?
Yeah, I think we about to get you what they call it when you say derogatory terms and being racially profiling people.
Am I racially profiling?
Yes, you are, Monkey Man. You know what that? Yes.
I'm just saying that's what you used to play.
No, we about to get you. What they call it? Silenced. What they call it?
Cancel.
Yeah, we about to get neighborhood Black neighborhood douchebag.
Get me canceled.
That's right.
Can't cancel me, bro.
We about to get you canceled.
Can't cancel me.
If we,
what else you got for pictures? What other pictures?
Okay, that was one. Since you don't want to talk about that one. And this right here,
it ain't nothing to say, man. It's the Thundercats, man. I used to watch them when I was a kid.
We supposed to have a little comment or something. I thought, but this one right here,
I'm still watching that.
This right here is asking for your advice. Right here, we're asking who would you go. I'm gonna just show it to you. Now I say I got this off of Facebook. They say you getting jumped by 50 ninjas. You only can pick 3. You got to pick 3. I'm gonna let you think about it. 3 people.
3 people. I'm getting jumped by 50 ninjas.
3 people that's gonna help you take care of them.
Bruce Lee, Michael Jai White, and the IP man. That's who I got.
Well, I hate to say, but y'all.
No, I'll take Batman too.
You only can take 3.
I can only take 3. Then take out Michael Jai White and give me Batman.
I hate to say y'all gonna take an L.
How we gonna take an L, bro?
Cause for one, Batman, Bruce Lee gonna hold everything down. You not gonna do anything. Bruce Lee gonna hold everything down.
So if Bruce Lee on my squad, then how we taking an L then?
That's the only reason why y'all lame. Batman, he got some hands. And you said who else?
I said IP man.
I ain't hip to IP man.
He's supposed to be Bruce Lee's teacher, bro. His master.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, then you might be straight then. You might be
straight. Exactly, bro. Who was you gonna take? Medea?
No, why would I take Medea for?
You gonna take Medea, John Cena, and Danny Russo? Danny LaRusso? That's what you gonna take?
Definitely ain't taking Danny LaRusso.
Yes, you are. That's what you gonna take.
Taking Medea.
You gonna take the Karate Kid? You gonna take Karate Kid? Mike Tyson. I'm taking Mike Tyson against 50 ninjas.
I'm taking Mike Tyson.
You're dead, bro.
I'm taking Mike Tyson.
You gonna bite everybody's ear?
Mike Tyson, Bruce Lee, and I'm taking Jackie Chan, and we gonna get this done.
It's you're gonna be at a disadvantage with Mike Tyson, bro.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna be at a disadvantage with Mike Tyson.
We winning. My squad to beat your squad.
No, they
Just to
wouldn't.
let you know, my squad to beat your squad.
They wouldn't. Batman would beat Tyson by himself. So that's it. That's not
a lie.
right.
Batman, you shouldn't have had him on there because he ain't even real. He got some superpowers, so he shouldn't be on there.
He ain't got
hands
superpowers.
and feet.
Batman ain't got superpowers.
He got that covering is like a shield.
He just got on the suit.
And that protect the blow is a cover. It's like a mirror, like he could take bullets and stuff.
It don't
like
matter. He on the list, bro.
No, they shouldn't have put him on there, man.
He on the list, man.
But anyway, this is another one. I thought, when I saw it, here you go.
Blockbuster, the old Blockbuster. Well, we used to get movies from there all the time.
Hey, that was Netflix.
Yeah, that was Netflix back in the day.
Yeah, that was
Fridays getting all the movies and just sitting down and watching.
That was a hot date. Go to Blockbuster, y'all pick out a movie.
But you remember we didn't really have to go to Blockbuster because Mama used to have a whole bunch of movies down there.
Yeah, all them Disney movies
that y'all used to send me down to get every time so we could watch.
I remember one time, when our mother and them, they had went out, and then she had gave us some movies to pick from. You picked Fantasia, the most boringest movie out of all of them.
Fantasia was good, bro.
That movie, all they was doing was singing.
No, they wasn't singing.
They was. It was like a musical. Fantasia's a musical.
They all Disney movies with musicals, bro. They was all singing.
Fantasia, it was just like it wasn't singing. It was like the instrumental, like the. I don't know how to explain it, man. But if you seen Fantasia, you know that's boring. It's boring. I didn't like it. I didn't want to see it, even as a kid. But anyway, let's get started. Get the fun and games out the way. First thing, we're gonna talk about Dababy, and we're gonna tell you what we thought about Dababy. So
it's the hot topic of the day.
Hot topic of the day. So we're gonna
been hearing a whole bunch of stuff about it, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna play this little clip that we got.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights up.
What me and my fans do at the live.
So
that'll make you die in 2-3.
So that's what he said. That's what he said, and he got a response to when he started getting the backlash. Let me try to fast forward it.
What me and my fans do at the live show.
This is what he
on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like what I do at a live show is for the audience at the live show. It'll never translate correctly to somebody looking at a little 5-6 second clip. Because regardless of what you talking about how the internet and twisted up my word, me and all my fans at the show, the gay ones and the straight ones, we turned the up. My boy had the crop top on, front row. Yeah, he out there. He's standing on the rail, got them cutting up. He know the words. I saw him. I'm rapping them bitches with him.
So that was his response when he got the backlash on his page. Now let's hear what you got to say, Black Son.
What I got to say, man, everybody tripping, bro. He ain't really say nothing bad. He's just out there doing his whole thing, and the fact that everybody's trying to blow it up to be what it is retarded. I mean, it's one of the things. Some people already don't point it out, man. It's just like when he had people over there smacking chicks and kicking chicks in the face and all that stuff. It wasn't no big old outrage, and he was doing all this stuff to black women. But as soon as he says something that's supposed to be considered homophobic, everybody want to get crazy and start acting stupid about it, man. And he didn't even say nothing bad about the whole thing in the first place, man. I think everybody's just tripping. And I think everybody's just trying to take it out of proportion and try to make it into something else, make it a big deal. Now they're trying to bully everybody into saying that we should all, you, especially you, Anthony, should be out there sucking some dick.
No, I don't do nothing like that. No disrespect to nobody that do, or none of that. Like, I don't have no problem with it. That's just ain't my preference. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is with the thing that he said to me that stood out is, if you got HIV/AIDS, you dying in 3 weeks. That's not true. You can live a healthy life with that. You know what I'm saying? If you was ever done research, look at Magic Johnson.
Did he say you died in 3 weeks?
He said that. If you die, he did say that. You might have missed it, but he definitely said that. And that's what I heard. And
you gotta play that back. Let me hear that. I didn't hear him say that.
He did. Hold on.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases That'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air.
You said make you die in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, you gonna die in 2 or 3 weeks from that. Just to let you know. That's one thing that stood out to me. And my thing is nowadays, what do they call it now? I remember on WW and WWF, WWE, they had this group called Right to Censor. And they was supposed to be like on the straight and narrow. Anybody say anything that was out of character, they would come out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what this reminded me of, man.
Yeah.
A gimmick.
Yeah. You talking about him being a gimmick or everybody in their reaction?
All this you real loud. All this right to censor is a gimmick. That's what's a gimmick to me. All this right to censor. Can't nobody say nothing, do nothing without offending somebody. That's a whole big gimmick to me, man. That's how I feel about it. And I think he shouldn't even responded to it. Because when he kind of responded, he kind of dug a hole a little deeper for himself. But he should have not responded. If those people that right to censor people, I can't think of the proper name for them, man. When you say something about a certain thing or certain race, demographic, I can't think of what it is. I can't think of what I'm looking for. But those people, to me, if you respond to what people doing, then you look giving them a response, you really going into what they saying. You buying into it. I think you should be able to say and not be censored all the time. Like what you say your live show is for, like he said, it's for the live show. I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. Something wrong with your audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, my fault. What I was saying was, man, it's kind of hard not to respond to the stuff because people be going so hard in it and they be trying to twist your words into something that you're not saying, that it's like they're trying to change your character around. Oh, they're trying to twist your words into something that isn't what you're trying to say, man. So so most people gonna go ahead and respond and try to correct it. Sometimes people overcorrect what they're saying and stuff like that, but it's understandable as to why he said it. I can't say that even if he didn't say nothing, nobody was going to let it go. People still going to go on. I mean, they going hard on it right now. I mean, because he didn't really say nothing that was homophobic. He wasn't really talking about gay people per se in what he was saying, you know. And the sad part is like people talking about what he said about STDs and stuff. Like, ain't nobody trying to be with nobody that's got any type of STD. So I don't know why everybody act like what he was saying was so wrong to say in the first place.
Right. I just think I'm just sick of those right to censor people. That's what I'm gonna call them. To me, it's like it's like no freedom of speech. And ain't that an amendment? Freedom of speech?
Yeah.
It's no freedom of speech. Everything is not hate speech. Every comment somebody say, everything they do is not hate speech. It's not coming at the gays. It's not coming at the LGBTQ community. It's not coming at black people. It's not coming at the KKK, the white supremacists. It's not coming at the women's rights. It's not coming at Black Lives Matter. Everything is not coming at everybody, man. Like, I don't know why people taking it like that. And it's starting to irritate me, man.
Because, man, I heard this thing, man. Everybody be saying that everybody, they want their feelings over facts, bro. And so everybody on this bandwagon to try to make sure everybody feel good, everybody just be nice to everybody. When that's not the world, bro. Like, you can't expect everybody to be nice to you, man. You can't expect everybody to like you, man. There's gonna be people that just don't like you, and they're gonna say stuff that you just not gonna like. Sometimes you just gotta take that and keep it pushing, bro. But this whole now you gotta clap back and make people just shut up because they don't want to hear them say nothing. It's like it's crazy. Like I said, it's a bunch of bullying, man. It's bullying beyond the belief for everything. We can't even bully people to get black people respect and anything, you know. So
we won't stand together to do it.
That's true too.
Just like old buddy, I ain't gonna say his name, but you know what I'm talking about. We supposed to been not going on his platform and none of that stuff, and people still going up there.
Who's that?
You know, I don't want to say his name. I text it to you.
Yeah,
I don't want to say it. I ain't giving that person no shine. But yeah, like I'm tired of the right to censor.
Talking about the PC brigade, man.
Don't say it. But I'm just tired of the right to censor. It's like go back to the 90s before the cameras and stuff, man. When people was able to do certain stuff. Now I get the whole and then some stuff about the what is it called? The sexual misconduct. Some of them cases to me, is sketchy too. Some
Oh,
of them is
hold on.
disrespectful, outright wrong.
Who sexual misconduct? What you talking about?
You know how they saying like if you like if you in the workplace, you say, "Hey, babe," you know
Okay,
that's
yeah,
sexual
yeah, yeah.
misconduct or
Yeah,
sexual harassment.
yeah, yeah,
When you
yeah,
could just that could be the way you speak out of a term
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
it could be endearment or something like it's just getting out of
Now
control.
you
You
talking
speak
about what you really talking about is the demonization of men in general, and making it seem like every last one of us have ill thoughts and are sexual predators to every female in the world. Period. And
yep,
yeah, that's all foolishness too, bro. I mean,
it is.
it's like I said, everything is getting out of hand,
Nope,
bro.
you're right. They
It's
trying to demasculate
you know,
men.
you
If I
know,
said that correctly.
yeah. I don't think you did, but I don't
Well,
know.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But what was I gonna say though? But all I was just telling my wife, man. I was just telling my wife I seen this video, right? This video of this chick, and she was already in the video. She talking about. She said heterosexual black men are the weakest link. You know what I'm saying? That it pretty much that black men ain't anything. You know what I'm saying? We the lowest of the low. We the weakest link. We this, we that. You know what I'm saying? Like all we do is we carbon copies of gangsters and stuff like that. All we want to talk about is getting pussy and stuff like that. Like this is what she said, man. And it's just like you sit up here and you listen to all this stuff and you hear it all the time. And it's just like everybody just making it seem like we out here with these villains, man. Like we Thanos in this bad boy, just trying to just take over the galaxy everywhere we go and stuff. And it's just like, is it really that bad out there? You know?
I mean, that's really a attack on the hip hop community, and we ain't gonna go into it 'cause I know how you feel about it. We gonna have to say that for another day because I'm definitely defending the hip hop community, but I think that's an attack on the hip hop community because that's what most of the lyrics be about. They really just talking about experiences, and I do agree.
No, they're not talking. They're not talking about the hip hop community, bro. They're talking about men in general, and specifically, black women are talking about black men in general, bro.
Right,
It's a big old movement now to where it just seems like it's just more attacks towards the black men. I mean, it's vice versa too. You know, you got the black men that's talking about the black women. You know, we don't already talk about one other person that promoting that and stuff like that. So it's like chaos in the streets, man. Chaos in the streets for real. I see you like that meme that I made.
You should have sent it to me, man. I should have sent it. That was funny. That was funny, man. But since we on this subject of the demasculine, what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
I guess demasculate. Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know what you're trying to say.
They trying to, you know what they're trying to do. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
They're trying to make men more feminine. Speaking of that topic,
more feminine,
not
more feminine,
not more feminine, but you know what they trying to do.
Yeah.
But speaking of that topic, Lil Nas X, I think with him, and I saw his new video. I wish I could unsee it now. You know what I'm saying? I just saw it because people was asking me, did I see it? I'm like, let me see what they talking about. Then as soon as I saw it, I said, oh, Lord Jesus, why did they even?
Let me ask you this. What you think about the song, bro?
I think he's a troll.
No, what you think about the song?
I think he's a troll.
The song ain't trolling though, man.
I think he trolling. I think everything he do, he said it himself.
No, I know the video. The video itself is a troll.
Tell me, because when I saw what the video was, I ain't even listened to it no more.
Man, you got to listen to the song. The song is good, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it is a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I don't know what the lyrics is, but just the way it's put together was good.
Yeah.
I heard.
The song is good, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the man make good music. Yeah, he trolling with his video and stuff like that. But you know, he trying to embrace who he is, and he I guess he feel like he need to put it in everybody's face. I don't know why. I mean, I guess there's a lot of people out there that actually really care about it and got something to say about it all the time. But
he know what he doing. Because think about this. Remember when Young Thug, the rapper, right? You know Young Thug.
Yeah.
Rapper. Remember he was calling Rich Homie Quan hubby, and he was doing all that. You remember that? He stopped doing it. He said he was doing it because it was getting pretty much. He was doing it because he was getting a lot of light from it. He was getting a lot of shine. He was getting people listen to what he was doing, publicity.
Yeah.
And He said he stopped doing it because when he had his son looked up at him one day. He said he told us so. I can't do this anymore. If I got a son that look up to me, I don't want to send a wrong message to my son. So I said that to say they know that stuff is what sells. They know that that's what the masses want to see and hear, and that's what's gonna go off the Billboard charts. They know that. Why? Because they doing a disjustice
disservice
community, disservice to the black community, and that's why it's going off the charts. Just like the WAP, the son that Cardi B and them be doing. They know that's doing a disservice, but they still make that music because that's what's selling. That's what they're gonna put out there to sell, and that's how they're gonna make their money.
I don't get you, bro. I mean, you want to defend the black community, but no, hip hop.
But I get it because that's what.
But you're attacking it at the same time.
I'm not attacking hip hop community. I'm attacking the masses that controls what music getting played out here. That's what I'm attacking.
Who's singing the music and making the songs though?
Because they only gonna make the songs they know that it's gonna get the radio play that they want to hear on the radio.
So basically, Basically, you're saying they selling out.
No, that's not what I'm. Don't stop trying to do that. Listen to what I'm saying, man. Stop it, man.
You saying they selling out, bro?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What I'm saying is that they know that certain music, they got to do certain stuff because they know what's gonna get played. And yeah, it might be going against the whole what the community believe in. That's true, but they know that's what's getting played. You think if conscious was in hip hop, you think that it'd get played? It don't. That's why Papoose ain't getting played like he should be. He a dope MC. That's
wait a minute. Let me ask you this. Papoose makes music, right?
He do.
All right. So if everybody picked it up and just started listening to it and they liked his music, you think he would still blow up?
He would have to get on. He would have to get on the radios. He would have to get on all these TikToks and all that stuff.
Let's just face music. A lot of black people don't want to listen to that type of stuff.
That's not what it is.
Man, get out of here.
Man, he got a strong fan base, man. It's what the masses is put.
No.
They making our decision for us, and you know that. Just like what we see on TV.
We're not stupid, and the people who in the thing not stupid. It's like you either gonna stand for something or you're gonna fall for anything. And if ain't none of them trying to stand for nothing, then that's on them too. Because you can't just blame it on the masses. No matter how much they tell you to play this and play that, you can either stand up for it and be like, nah, that's not what I'm gonna play, or you're gonna just be like a sellout. So which one is it, bro? Either they selling out or they not.
This is what it is, man. Once you get that catchy tune, just like even yourself, if you hear a song over and over and over again, you're gonna start liking it. Yes? You hear a tune, it's just like an intro theme song to Power or somewhere, to anything, you hear it over and over again, you're gonna start liking it.
No, that's not true. Because remember when they changed the intro to Power, nobody liked it, bro.
You know why they didn't like it?
No matter how many times we don't heard it over and over again, nobody liked it.
Because they liked the new one, because the new one was on all the way up until the last season of Power.
You mean the original one?
The original last season.
Yes,
up until that's when they changed. It was the second to last. But
other
than that, it was all that original song that they liked, they fell in love with.
But I'm saying, what my point is that even if they switched it up and put it out there, what you're saying is if they keep playing it over and over again,
eventually
people gonna like it.
Everybody would have started liking it eventually.
Nah, I don't think it works like that.
So if they would have played the second one first, you don't think they would have won? Then they played the original one second. Which one you think they would have wanted to hear?
Oh, the original.
That's a lie. You know that's a lie.
No, it's not.
You're not being honest with yourself, man.
I am being honest. The original one is a better tune. I mean, it is.
If you'd have heard that first one, the second one first.
No,
then they
look. If you had heard the first one first, the second one first, then you would just know that tune. But when you
associate that with Power,
okay, never mind, bro. Objectively, regardless of what it is, the music in itself, the tune, the cadence, to how somebody speaks it changes everything. It doesn't matter how you hear it or when you hear it. You can objectively say, hey, this song is better than the other song, regardless of what time that you have. No, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that it wouldn't matter, bro. Like, even if I heard the first one first and I heard the second one, I would have thought the second was better. That's like when I look at like anime and stuff like that. I can hear a music. They change up their theme songs all the time, bro. You can hear one theme song and hear it all the time, and then you might hear the second one. And you be like, man, the second theme song that they got is better than the first theme song. It's just like that, bro. That's if it's better music, if it sounds different, that's how it is. I'm not saying some people didn't like the second one. Some people probably did like the second one. But as an overall thing, the vibe from the first one was it fits more better than what it was. And even if it came second, it would have fit more better with everything. I think people would have still liked that one better than the first one.
But my point I was trying to make is if you push something on somebody, eventually they ain't gonna like it. Just like that Old Town Road song with Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
If we didn't hear it over and over and everywhere we went, we saw it and heard it, we would have been like, we just heard the song. We'd be like, that's why when he was on he started off on
YouTube, right? Yeah.
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And initially he wasn't getting no hits on that song on SoundCloud. He went in, changed a couple things. He started getting more and more hits. People started liking it. They started putting it everywhere. Then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. That's why people go on the Breakfast Club. That's why they go on certain platforms because they know that they got a wide audience.
Did you notice something though? What you said though, man? You said it wasn't getting any hits, but he went in there. He started changing stuff, started tweaking things. More people started hearing it. So the song, in a sense, started getting better and started becoming. And people started to vibe more with it as he changed things and made it different than what it was originally. Because according to your logic, then he wouldn't have need to change anything, and everybody would have just liked it the way it originally was.
If he'd have put that original song that he didn't change, and this all now I'm not 100% sure about this, so don't take it as that. But if he wouldn't have changed that original song and put it all on the radio, put it all on all these different platforms, all over commercials, everything, all over TikTok, you'd end up like some of the songs on TikTok. I don't even know who the artist is, but I hear the tune of the song from TikTok and I know it from that, and because I heard it over and over again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying. Like they push certain stuff on us, man. They play it over and over and over and over. And you'll start liking. You'll hear yourself.
So
humming the tune. You like, damn, I'm humming this song.
All right. So then, what are you trying to say with Lil Nas X? Are you trying to say they're pushing his songs on us, or they pushing his lifestyle?
They pushing that narrative, man. That's why people make certain music. That's why you got the WAPs. That's why you got.
What narrative? What narrative are they pushing?
What he doing is he know that if you touch that gate, that in that gate area. If you touch that, you're gonna blow up. If any one of these rappers right now would come out and say they was gay, I believe they'd blow up off the charts.
Probably so.
I believe it'll blow off the charts.
Probably so.
You go into that. That's why Young Thug was doing what he was doing. That's why Lil Uzi Vert do what he do.
Nah, but see,
they know that sells. They know that's what they want to see. What they gonna push.
What you doing, bro? That's not in their music though. You know what I'm saying? It's in the imagery that they might do. You know what I'm saying? It's in his videos that he have.
So they gonna push his music because of the imagery, because of the way the feminine pictures they take. You know, Instagram is one of the most powerful platforms of Instagram right now.
So are you trying to say there's a gay agenda?
What I'm saying is it could be. Yes, it is. I believe it is. That's part of it. Yes, the agenda they pushing is the WAP, the girls being loose, the men being gay. They're pushing that. Yes, they is. That's what. So get radio play all them crazy songs, which is adult music.
So what you're saying is that they're pushing debauchery within our community as far as being chaotic in our relationships and the way our sexual lives are to be more promiscuous in them and not really hold any responsibility so that everybody can be free, do what they want and do who they want with no judgments and things like that. Are you saying
that is? Because think about this. Most of them rappers that talk about shooting and killing and doing drugs, them the ones that sell it right now. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Them the ones that selling right now. All that is really doing damage to our community. And I can't blame the rappers because they only making songs either from their reality or what they know that's gonna get played on the radio and they're gonna make money off of it. If they can make conscious music,
man, I see. That's
conscious music. They would do it. They would do it.
That's where I disagree with you at, bro. I feel like people still have to be held accountable for what they put out there. to use the excuse of that's the only thing that they're gonna allow me to make, so I'm gonna make it, is a weak excuse, because all it's saying is that what it is. The love of money is the root of all evil. So what it means is that they love money more than they love their own community and want to see people not being that way. So they are willing to sell out their people. They're willing to promote things to damage their people in order for them to become rich. That's not a good thing, bro.
Not what I'm saying. What I'm
No.
saying.
I'm not saying that's what you're saying, even though that's what you're saying.
No, it's not.
What I'm saying, no,
they're gonna feed their family by any means.
Yes, and if that means, if it means that, hey, in order for me to feed my family, I have to destroy yours, I'm willing to destroy your family to feed my own. That's still not a good thing, bro.
I don't think they deliberately trying to destroy anybody's family.
No.
They can't raise your family. You got to raise your own family. Yes.
Okay, so then it ain't their fault with the music. Then it's people in the house.
It's the masses. That's what I've been saying. Is the people that control what's going to be put
out.
No.
Because if by what you're saying is, even if the people who you say control what's putting out there, it's the people in the homes that decide to consume it. So why are we consuming it then?
Because it's everywhere. It's hard to control, censor. It's hard to what they call it when you put the.
Let me tell you this. I got a 7-year-old daughter. I can guarantee you she don't know what WAP is. I can guarantee you she don't know nothing about the new Lil Nas X song, all of that stuff.
Is she on TikTok?
No, she doesn't. She ain't on TikTok.
She don't have a phone. She's 7 years old.
She does have a phone, but she only on TikTok. She got internet on it? She uses she uses TikTok the little facial things and stuff like that because she likes to record herself doing silly things. But yes, she most she does is she watches YouTube and she watches Minecraft all day.
What they call it when you put the child censor? What is it called?
The child censor.
Well, yeah. The only way it's hard to censor certain stuff from your kids these days with this internet because they can find anything.
It's not, but
that's why I say it's all about how you raising your kid too. You can't. That's why I can't blame the rappers because, like you said, your daughter don't listen to that kind of stuff. And
no,
because you wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah. So that's why you can't. So we can't blame the rappers. Really, we just blaming the masses because that's what's letting the stuff go out. When people have music that's talking, that's uplifting the community, like Jay-Z, he always said you gotta give them the medicine, you gotta give them candy with the medicine. He teaches black wealth, but he do it in a way where he throwing it like a message in there. Why he
I had this conversation with my wife, and when I told her I find it odd, extremely odd, that we listen to rappers and look at what they're trying to say. When the reason that they came up and how they got money was by destroying their own communities. But some reason we try to ignore that and paint them as if they are these messiahs or saviors of black people. And they've been doing all this good stuff when like you try to teach people business, but the way you got into business and was able to buy the things that you were able to buy is that you sold drugs to individuals and families and stuff like that. And like I said, you destroyed a household in order for yours to be built. I think that is a terrible thing for anybody to do. If your success is at the expense of others, then I can't rock with you, bro.
I mean, I can't disagree with you on the fact that, some rappers sold drugs, but I do know when you don't have nobody to give you anything or give you the money that you need to make ways for yourself when you grown, like you go out there and do what you think you have to do in order to get money. Like everybody not out there really, their whole purpose is to destroy somebody while selling drugs. Their whole purpose is to make $1 to feed themselves, to take care of themselves. Because a lot of people don't have people around them that's gonna take care of them and get them money.
Bro, once again, man, those are excuses.
I'm telling you, dude.
No, those are still excuses, bro. Because you still go right back to what I originally said. If it takes for you to destroy a family in order for you to succeed, I can't rock with you. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I mean, if you say, "Hey, man, yeah, I had to feed my kids, I had to feed I had to feed my family. So, you know what I'm saying? I went out here and I sold this crack rock to this mother who had her kids. And then her kids ended up dead and dying, or somebody took them and raped them. But, you know, I fed my kids and stuff. Does that sound good to you?
But listen what I'm trying to tell you, man. That don't sound good, but what I'm saying, some people is a product of their circumstances, man. You ain't never been in a situation where you ain't had nobody to depend on. Couldn't want nobody give you anything. Like nobody had anything to give you. Like,
let me tell you this,
couldn't
bro.
get a job because you ain't had no experience.
First
Your
of all,
mother ain't having
at one point in time, bro. At one point in time, bro, me and my family here was pretty much staying in hotels or sleeping in our car.
And that was by choice.
You said it was by choice?
It was.
So I could also by choice decide to sell drugs, right?
But you could have listen. What I'm trying to tell you, you chose to do that because you could have stayed here and stayed with your mother and found, you know.
No. This is not even at that point. This is like when I was married and I first moved down to Texas and stuff. So
right,
that's what happened.
But you left. You had a home. You had somewhere to stay, but you left because you made a decision. I can't say if it's bad or bad, good or bad decision. But what I'm saying is it was your choice. You made that decision. When I say you a product of your circumstances, is I give you an example. As far as myself, like when you out here, you young, especially when you young, you was a little older. You was like 30 at that time, 27, 30, something like that. And when you younger, you 18, 19, 20. You around here, everybody you around, they selling drugs, they making money, they looking good, they got nice cars, they got all the nice looking women. You here just can't get a haircut, you ain't got $1 in your pocket, you can't get a job, you filling out applications, won't nobody hire you. You know what I'm saying? And they keep telling you,
won't nobody hire you?
Nobody, man.
Or you just not willing to do certain jobs.
Listen, I'm talking about me. I was filling out applications everywhere. McDonald's wouldn't hire me. Nobody would give me. You know what they tell me? You don't have no experience. And I used to tell them all the time, how could I get experience if won't nobody hire me? You know what I'm saying? With nobody hire me, dude, 18, 19, so I didn't have nothing. My mother, it wasn't so much she could do for me. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a lot. She was still raising me, Mel, and Joy. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have a lot to give me, so I had to figure out ways to get it by myself. I know I didn't sell drugs. No, I didn't sell drugs.
My son, 20-some years old, and he's been able to find a couple jobs.
But it's a different day and age from we had to go door to door. We didn't just get on the internet filling out applications. We had to go to the job. We had to find money to catch the bus to go to each job. Remember, with the internet, jobs filling out your applications on the internet wasn't like that then. And when we was coming up, you had to go door to door.
Yeah, I did that.
And then if you don't know about employment agencies, nobody ever told you about unemployment. What they call
unemployment agencies?
No,
yes.
temp agencies. Nobody ever told you about temp agencies. All you know is to go door to door, going to restaurants.
Bro, no. Oh, no one told you about it, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I was out on my own way before you, and I was able to find a temp agency, find me a job, go door to door, find a good job, get jobs no matter where I was at, was still able to find the jobs, even before, like you said, the internet thing and stuff is out like that. You can do it if you put in the extra work to do it and go around and look for it, man.
Some of them is a product of the environment. Yes, some of them do choose to do it. They choose to sell drugs. But some of them is they're a product of the environment, man.
True. You know I mean, I'm not denying that the people are a product of the environment. All I'm saying is that it's hard to try to tell people what they need to do when how you came up was by those means. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you trying to tell me, like, you know, in Jay-Z's whole one song, I forget what it was called, the story of OJ, where he talking about how he bought a painting and all of that stuff. And it's like, how you expect people who ain't got that type of money to buy a painting that's going to triple or quadruple in value? You know what I'm saying? How we going to get $1 million painting that we can put up or buy a building and things like that? Especially if by means of you getting yours was through a way of getting money through illegal means and stuff like that. Should I do the same thing? Is that how I should come about with getting some stuff? Should I go out and start selling drugs, doing stuff illegally so that I can make some money?
But what he's saying is, he ain't saying to get $1 million painting. But what? All right, it's like this. Don't start playing that game.
Go ahead.
It's like this when they speak certain stuff, I still hear it.
You don't hear nothing because it ain't nothing on. The TV ain't
Okay.
done.
So what they saying is just like when you might hear DMX talking about Bible verses, or you might hear him talking about robbing people with his dog or whatever. Like you might if you really like that artist, you're gonna research what they talking about, trying to get a better understanding of what they saying.
Mm-hmm.
He say a painting, he might not say get $1 million painting, but you can't get a painting. You got $30 or $30 that might be worth $50. That's still, you know what I'm saying, that's still a come up. That's still a start, you know what I'm saying, to build up.
No, okay. Now you can invest in somebody's painting that you may think would be successful, or his painting may be worth something. But just because I buy a $20 painting, don't mean it's gonna be worth $50, bro.
No, but you will research it and be like, you know what? Let me see what these paintings is worth and how much it's going for. You might see one going for a certain amount and realize that it's worth. You might see it going for. You might see that it's worth $50, and you find one looking around that you get it for $20. That's profit. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's
You talking about an original?
Just it could be original painting that if you look to see what the value of it is, the value could be $50. You could just happen to come across it for $30, $40, and then you sell it for the $50. You made $10. You know, it's just showing you different hustles. It's not necessarily saying get $1 million and buy $1 million painting to make $3 million off of it years to come. It's just showing you different ways that you can hustle to make money legit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. That's what Jay-Z was saying. And that's what he says in his music. He's been saying it since day one. He always give you, like he said, he give you the candy with the food. Like he'll give you some shit you want to hear, but he's gonna tell you some shit you need to hear in the same sentence. If you get what I'm saying. That's why I said as far as Jay, now it's other rappers that just straight filth, just straight negative.
I mean, I've listened to a lot of Jay-Z, and I ain't never got none of that stuff that you're talking about. But go ahead.
You just said it in the OJ song when he was talking.
No. Yeah. And I said in the OJ song, I didn't.
He said
I didn't get that because even in your explanation, I still wouldn't get that because the value of painting isn't just determined by like it's worth $50. It's an investment. If you buy a painting that you know from an artist that's worth something, and you know it's going to accrue wealth, then you would make wealth off of it. It's an investment. That's what he's talking about, investing money. That's why he said he should have bought this building, because it's an investment, because the building itself, it becomes more valuable when more people come around. Like, let's say like if you know someplace like in Cleveland or like around Coventry is about to be gentrified, you know what I'm saying? You will buy property that's cheap over there, right? That's what they do now. Like they'll buy the cheap property from all the black tenants that are in there because they know that they're getting ready to build things around it. Therefore, the land and the property value goes up in that area. So it's an investment. You buy low in order for the investment to go up and for you to make money off of. So you would know that these things. So it's like you can't just say if you see a painting or you come across a painting, because if you would have to come across an original painting that someone didn't know what that painting was, selling it for $30, but it's worth, let's say, like $200,000. Like you could do that if you go to like thrift stores, you know what I'm saying, or like garage sales. People can have stuff that they don't even know the value of it, but that's because they don't know the value of it. That doesn't mean that it is worth that value that you may buy it for.
But you see how we just broke that down, and we thought, okay, we know it could be value in it, but we know that it's a bigger process of getting to the bigger money. So you're gonna do research. He gonna spark the mind or spark you to let you know this is an avenue to make income legit. This is an avenue to make income legit. This is an avenue. Now he can't tell you how to do it or give you the money to do it, but he's gonna tell you avenues to make income.
No, bro. I see. Okay, never mind. Because I don't think you understand what I'm saying, but all right. Because I get that. What I'm saying is that you're telling people as far as what to do, but you're telling these people who don't have the means to do, because they didn't do what you did to have those means to do it, is what I'm saying. So it's like you got to give them baby steps first. You can't tell people to invest in something like this and they don't have the means to invest in it. You tell them what little things they can do to build up that wealth, to make those bigger purchases, to invest in things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, telling people to go out there and get some bonds or something, you know what I'm saying, in the bank. You know, savings account, check, all stuff like that. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I know. I got what you saying. I got what you saying. I'm gonna just leave. I get what you're saying. Trust me. I definitely get what you're saying, man. I had this debate about with like I'm as far as the rappers and it's I'm both. Like we had this conversation before, man. I feel both sides of it, man. That's why I can never blame them, but I want to blame them. But I can't blame them because I understand why they doing what they doing.
Now, see, when it comes to that, like I said, man, it's about the integrity of the whole thing. I get what you're saying as far as that's all the people gonna put out on the radio. But at one point in time, are you gonna stand up and be like, no, because my people listen to this stuff and they going crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They out there going crazy with listening to this stuff. And it's like you can always go back to the parents this and the parents that, but parents can't be with their kids 24/7. And when they go to school, you get all types of influences from other people outside the school and stuff like that, to where you just can't really be on that type of guard all the time when it comes to those type of things. But the fact that it's out there and nobody is really trying to buck against it, because if the music wasn't out there like that, then nobody would have to worry about it. But since it's out there like that, people got to worry about it.
Yeah, I think if they would play music that people speak on, giving us knowledge, uplifting our community, and they don't want to uplift our community by any means. They don't want to help us. You know that. We ain't gotta argue about that. But if they did do it, they not gonna do it because they not about to help us. They trying not to help us. They never wanted to help us, even back in Martin Luther King days. They whole strategy was let's trick them to believe in something that they ain't never gonna get. So we can just, make them believe this.
You talking about equality?
Yeah. Let's make them believe they gonna get what was it called that they did, the civil rights. Let's make them think they're gonna get civil rights when they gonna get this and this. We're gonna let them crawl here and we're gonna let them have these crumbs, but we gonna
do that now.
All of this from them.
Didn't you vote?
I did.
Yeah, that's what they did to you. They did that to you this time too.
I know they did, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why they had never play music that's uplifting. They never gonna give us. That's why they don't give us loans and stuff. But
that's all. What you said. What you're saying is playing into what my point is that
I know that
we don't stand for nothing. So you know that they're doing that, but yet you still fall into that very same trap every time, and they're gonna continue to do it. It's never gonna change if everybody keeps falling into that trap, bro. Like you say how they pretended to give us civil rights but didn't give it. So then here you are now being an adult, you voting, you listening to them on there. You know that they're not gonna give you nothing, but yet you still gonna go vote for these people. For what reason? You know what I'm saying?
My mother, we had this conversation before. My mother convinced me to vote because I wasn't gonna vote at all.
Yeah, you told me she did. Yeah,
my mother convinced me to vote. That's why
she was trying to. But
she tried to convince you too.
Yeah, she was trying to convince me.
Yeah, she convinced me.
I ain't listen to her on that.
But they, like I said, they ain't never gonna give us nothing. Like that's why it's harder for us to get business loans. But they'll give us loans for cars and houses. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to.
They want us to be in debt. Yeah.
Exactly. They don't want to give us the money that can possibly save 100 families or save 2 or 3 families. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give us that. They don't want to save nothing. They want to keep us right where we at.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they push.
But we making it easy. We making it easy for them to do that though.
I guess.
I mean, we do make it easy.
But I honestly feel like you said, that's why I say I can agree with it and disagree. They got certain people in certain positions for a reason.
What you mean by that?
Or entertainment, people that the kids really listen to. They got certain people in positions for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they doing a disjustice to the community, but everybody in the community love them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, like I said, a lot of it, like you said before, comes down to the parenting and things like that.
Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.
We definitely want y'all to comment because we want to see y'all comments on what y'all think about what we discussed today. And
yeah,
y'all want to discuss.
Tell us what y'all think about these rappers and these influencers and stuff like that. Whether or not Lil Nas X music is corrupting our households and stuff like that, along with Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion's WAP, because you got women out there talking about how wet their vaginas are,
or that the masses is corrupting our households. And the rappers only giving the masses what they want. But that Sons,
All right, go ahead.
or that Sons Africa podcast. I'm African Ant.
It's a black song.
The neighborhood douchebag.
Yeah.
And it's African Ant, and we out.
All right.